Hello?
Hello, can you hear me well?
Yes, today I hear you very well.
Oh, nice. It's nice to hear. Okay. Um, how about can you see me well?
Yes, I can see you well.
Okay, thank God. It's working fine. So, how are
Yeah.
you? It's been a long time since we have a class.
Yes, I am fine.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
see something new from you.
oh, really? Yes.
Something new? New hair?
Yes.
Oh, very nice. You look very young.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah,
How are you for the
I'm
past few
fine.
days? Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's fine for me. I'm fine.
You are
Yeah.
absent last night, so why is that?
Last night,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
last night I didn't join the class. I informed with the training department about my absence
yes.
last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And why are you absent last night? Do you have a work?
Yeah. Yesterday I joined the training class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a training class, and after that, last night I have a party with my boss. My boss is Naswin with my CEO and in Vietnam and CEO regional.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
that's the reason. You are really busy when it comes to your work.
not very busy.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
are you still in the office?
yes, I am still in the office.
Okay. So, since it's been a long time since we had a class, are you ready now to learn English?
Yeah.
By the way, Hang, I'm really sorry for the last time, for the problem that we encountered. I'm really sorry for that.
Yes, yes.
And it's
But finally, the problem is resolved. And,
yes.
and now we are continue meet together.
Yes. I miss
Yeah,
this. I miss this class.
yeah.
I miss you, Hang. Okay. So let's proceed now to your lesson for tonight. Wait a minute. I'm going to present it to you.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. So tonight we will going to have here in the what can you do, and we have a text here on or a paragraph, and I want you to read this one.
Yes.
Can you see it well, or do you want me to make it more bigger?
Yes. Bigger.
Okay. How about this one?
Yes, okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And I read it first.
Yes.
Yeah. Why I didn't want to be a millionaire. When Lydia Nash appeared on the TV programs Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and was fortunate enough to win $16,000, she decided to give all the money away. This wouldn't have been surprising if she had been rich or famous. But Lydia is a 19 years old student. Lydia gave all the money to a charity which helps orphan children in Thailand and where she had also worked as a volunteer for the previous 3 years. I first visited the orphanage when I was 17, and I felt very depressed by what I saw. When I got back to England, I left angry. Looking around, all I could see were people who were obsessed with money. That convinced me to return to Thailand the following year. After she won the money, some of her friends at university thought that maybe she had made the wrong decision. Some people said I should have saved it for a deposit to buy a house or to buy back my student loan. Lydia said, that really annoyed me. Students seem to live in an unreal world where they constantly complain about being poor, but there is an enormous difference between our situation and people who have absolutely no money.
Okay.
Mhm. With the help of the money Lydia gave them, the charity has just finished building Rainbow House, a new facility that will house 50 young children, where they will play until they are adopted. If Lydia had won £1 million and not only £60,000, would she still have given away on the money? She said, before going on the show, I talked a lot about what it would be like to have a lot of money, and I realized that I wouldn't like it at all. And then, of course, as I had been to the orphanage and had seen on the work that needed to be done, I knew how useful that money could be. It was far more important for the charity than it could even been for me. I definitely think I got more enjoyment out of giving the money away than if I had kept it for myself.
Okay, very nice. And what can you say about this text or about this paragraph?
Uh, I can read the whole paragraph, but until now I didn't know what is the reason make Lydia annoyed. Can you let me reread again
Okay,
the
here.
yeah, here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you want to read again? Why does Lydia annoyed?
Yeah, I know because
Mm-hmm.
I know that Lydia have the a lot of money. She win
Oh.
and she gave the money to the charity. She wished to help the orphan children in Thailand, and
Yes.
after that she realized that the money she gave the children is the wrong reason, the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know what problem.
Oh, she was annoyed because of some people who were given their opinion. Why did she give up her prize or the money that she won in the TV program, which is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? There's a lot of people who would said eh, that the price or the money that she get from the TV program must uh, must be deposited by her for her student loan, or it could be for her houses. And those opinions annoyed her because for her, it is not really the money who will help the people to become happy.
That mean in that mean she realized that her the her decision to give the money for the charity for the orphanage is right,
Yes, okay.
and she only annoyed with the opinion from others.
Yes, that's right.
From other, yes.
Yes, for her decision is correct because for helping others is more important for her than getting a lot of money or than being a millionaire.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Lydia must really have something. And let's proceed now to the next one. And here, you, after reading the text once, okay, do you want to read it again? Or let's proceed now to your activity, wherein you will going to answer this. uh,
Yeah.
Do you want to read again? The art.
Yes. Let me read quickly again.
Okay, here.
Yeah. When did the dance appear in Silver Wonder? Yes, I know that she wants the fortunate city 60,000 pound. Yeah, and she decided to give all money away. Which has been surprising. Mm, would not have if she has needed SMS. Yes, that's true. Linda is only 19 years old student, but she has she has the 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 big thought. Linda gave all the money to a charity which helps orphan children in Thailand, and where she had also worked as a volunteer for the previous year. Uh, I finished visit it when I was 17, uh, and I felt very depressed by what I saw. When I got back to England, I felt angry looking around on. Uh, I could see were people who were obsessed with money. Yeah, that convinced me to return to life the following years. After she won the money, some of her friends at university thought that maybe it said make the wrong decision. Some people said I should have saved it for the deposit to buy a house and repay my student loan. And Lida said that really annoyed me. Students seem to live in a real world where they constantly complain about being poor, but there is an enormous difference between students and people who have absolutely no money. Mm. With the help of the money Linda gave them, the charity has just finished building Rainbow House, a mm, new facility that will house for 50 young children, where they will live until they are adopted. If Linda had £1 million and not only 16,000, would she still have given away all the money? Mm, She said before going on the show, I thought a lot about what how I would be like to have a lot of money. What it would be like to have a lot of money, and I realized that I wouldn't like it at all. And then, of course, as had been to as I had been to an orphanage and had seen on the work that little children and knew how useful that money could be. It was far more important for the charity than it could ever be for me. I definitely think um, I got more encouragement by just giving the money away. Than yes,
Okay, so let's
thank
proceed.
you.
Let's proceed now to your activity, and here we are. You are going to choose in ABC, and
Yeah,
mhm,
read the test once, then read it again and choose ABC, A,
mhm,
B, or C.
mhm.
People were surprised that Lydia gave away the money she won because uh, she had mm, because I think A is my answer.
Okay, very good. That's it. Letter A. People were
Yeah,
surprised that Lydia gave away the money that she won because she is young and not very wealthy. So,
yeah.
number two.
Number two, before winning the money, Lydia had been to the orphanage in Thailand several times. Once, sorry. Uh, I remember that. Uh, A or C, A or C. I remember I must chosen.
Are you sure with your answer? Let's take a look if you are correct. And here it is. We have here. Okay. And Alija gave all the money to charity who helps orphan children in Thailand, and where she had also worked as a volunteer for the previous 3 years. I first visited the orphanage when I was 17, and I felt very depressed about it. So, what do you think is the answer for the number two? Before winning the funny, Lydia had been to the orphanage in Thailand
Oh,
once.
because I think the meaning of previous 3 years. That's mean 3 years ago I had been in Thailand.
Okay.
I think so because
Oh,
that's in my
okay.
thought. Yeah, 3 years ago I used to be in Thailand. That means I have once in Thailand, and after 3 years,
Oh,
yes, I think so.
okay.
So I don't choose several times.
Oh, okay. So previous means uh after three or the those 3 years she is always been in Thailand.
Oh, that means she came Thailand and she returned to England
Mhm.
and she came.
Uh-huh. Yes. She is
Yeah,
in the Thailand for the previous 3 years. Okay?
yes, yes.
So the answer is letter C, several times.
Several times.
Okay. So
Yeah,
again, let's see what we have here.
that means I remember. Yes, let me remember your explanation. Previous 3 years. That means three time.
Mhm.
3 time. She had been in Thailand.
Mhm.
Yeah. Number three, Lydia thinks that students today broke all the time, have a lot of money, are not as poor as they think. Uh, yes, my choice is C, are
Oh.
not as poor.
Uh-huh. What is your answer for the number three? Lydia thinks that the students today
Today are not as poor as they think.
are not as poor as they think. Okay, let's. Are you sure with your answer?
Not sure.
Okay, let's take a look if you are correct. So we have here
Yeah.
are all broke all the time. Okay, have a lot of money, and letter C are not as poor as they think. So let's take a look again in the
Um,
activity.
can you explain me? I don't clearly understand. Broke on the time. That mean
Oh,
broke.
we we already discussed about the meaning of broke. It is an informal word which means you don't have money.
Broke. Don't have money.
Yes, it is an informal word. If you still remember, we already discussed that one.
Yeah, yeah. I remember. Broke.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, it is
don't
an
have money.
informal word. And let's take
Yeah.
a look if you are correct here. Okay, now, here. So after she won the money, some of her friends at university thought that maybe she had made the wrong decision. Some people said I should
Mm.
have set it for a deposit to buy a house or to pay back my student loan, Lydia said. That really annoyed me. A student seems to live in an unreal world where they constantly complain about being poor. But there's an enormous difference between our situation and people who have absolutely no money. So again, let's take a look here in your number three question. So
Mm-hmm.
Lydia thinks that the students today are.
Or
What is your answer for the number three again?
Again,
What is your answer
um,
for the number 3? It is letter C, right?
A or C.
Uh-huh. The, you
But
are,
I still think the C.
yes, you are correct. It is letter C.
Yeah,
Okay, so
the
Lydia
C.
thinks that students today are not as poor as they think. But
Yeah,
mhm, but the students themselves they think that they are poor.
yeah.
Okay, so for the number 4,
Number four, the charity has used the money to build a new house, adopt more children, build a school. I remember the in the paragraph the build the rainbow house. Yes,
your
A
answer is
is my
letter.
choice. A,
Okay. Okay, let's
yeah,
take a look again in the article or in the paragraph if you are correct here. So, here this one. With the help of the money Lydia gave them, the charity has just finished building Rainbow House, a new facility that will house 50 young children where they will live until they are adopted. So you are correct. The answer for the number 4 is letter A.
A, yeah,
Build a
A.
new house. And for the number 5,
Linda wouldn't mind being rich, wouldn't like to be rich, would like to be a big richer, wouldn't. Uh, uh, B is my choice.
what is your answer? It is letter
Yeah, yeah,
letter B.
wouldn't like to be rich.
Okay, letter B. Lydia wouldn't like to be rich. So very good. That's the correct answer because as you can see um here in the title we have I didn't want to be a millionaire. So it means that Lydia doesn't like to be a rich.
Yeah,
Okay, so again, before we end off this discussion, let's proceed again to this article. And can you please read the following questions together with their correct answer? Before we proceed to the next activity, can you please read again the following
read
questions
again.
with their
Yeah, correct.
answer?
Yeah, yeah. And number one, people were surprised that Linda gave away the money she wants because she is young and not very wealthy.
Okay.
Before winning the money, Linda had been to the orphanage in Thailand several times.
Okay, very good. And
Yeah,
again, this one.
you can you can move. Yeah. Linda thinks that students today are not as poor as they think. The charity has used the money to build a new house. Linda wouldn't like to be rich.
Okay.
Rich. Yeah.
Okay, so we are done now. What can you say about this text? Or what can you say about Lydia? If you will be Lydia, would you do the same things that she did?
See, the difficult questions for me. Yeah, but I would like to share with you the truth.
Uh-huh.
Um, if I was the leader, uh, I save a part of the money I have for the charity.
Mhm.
I want to give all the money I have for to the orphanage children.
Oh.
Because mm, I have the reason. Because now I need the money to buy a new house
Oh.
for my family because now we live in the apartment.
Oh, okay. Um,
Yeah,
I have a question. Are most of the Vietnam are they are living in the apartment or no Vietnamese?
no,
Oh,
In
okay.
Vietnamese, for the rich people, they want to live in the house, the
Mm,
uh, the house, the building house. Uh, they don't. If they choose to live in the apartment. It have to be the department have to be the luxury apartment.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh, I think this is because this is the habit and the culture of Vietnam.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I understand it now. So most of the
Yes.
Vietnam, they prepared uh, to live in the apartment.
Yeah.
Mm, and those rich Vietnamese, they are the people who have their own house.
Yeah. They want to
Oh,
own house, have the tree and very wide house, big house with many rooms, and the kitchen is very big, and dinner room big too, and have the yard with the plant the tree.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, yeah. And for me, after my husband uh, uh, have faced with her trouble health, trouble of his health, and cannot continue to work to earn the money.
mm-hmm,
And we have to sell the two houses. And after that, we moved to the apartment for the not cheap people, but for the
yes, for
middle
the middle,
level,
yes, for
for
the
the
middle
middle,
class.
yeah, middle class, and live there around 10 years.
Oh,
And now
okay.
I want to change. I want to change my house to change to move to another. If I have the money, if I have
Um,
the money, I want to change a big house, a house bigger for
uh,
my son. Every son have the private room.
mm-hmm,
And because now they live in the room each other. And I think that because every son have or have the private work, so it's time to provide them every son every room.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So I cannot to be to action to like a leader.
okay, that
Leader has a very big heart.
yes, she has. She
Yeah,
has a very big heart for giving all the money that she won in the TV program.
yeah,
Okay, now I fully understand the culture of Vietnamese.
yes,
Thank you very much for the information. So, Hang, I'm really sorry, but we don't have enough time to continue our lessons. I guess we will see each other tomorrow.
yes. We see you tomorrow.
Okay, goodbye,
And thank
Hang.
you very much.
Thank
Thank you very much for your for your solving the problem. And now I hear you very clearly. Yeah.
yes, you're
Thank
welcome,
you.
and
Bye
thank you very
bye.
much also. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.